Hello, it's been a while. I was finishing up my art journal last year, 2023, and I realized I never made a flip through of my 2022 journal. So let's give that a shot. I'm trying out my webcam and we'll see if that works. If you see this, it worked. Um, so last time was 2021. And apparently, I mentioned my gel press or jelly print a lot that I used for backgrounds a lot. And some people didn't know what that was. So I was afraid the autofocus is going to be in and out. But, anyways, here's what it is. I'll show you the actual press. It's a form of mono printing. It's really this jelly thing. That's why I call it a jelly plate. And you spread paint thin layer paint with a brayer. And you can use stencils and you can make marks, so long as you don't use anything pokey, because you can make grooves in it, which will mess it up. But, anyways, that's what it is. And there's a gazillion YouTube videos about how to use a jelly plate. So go check that out. It's loads of fun. So, anyways, here's my 2022 journal tied with a sari silk ribbon because this was still during the pandemic, of course. So I ordered a whole roll of mixed media paper. It was like 30, 30 inches by 9 yards long. And I cut a strip 9 yards to create, let me see if I can show you, an accordion folded journal out of the strip of paper. And then I glued a piece of cardboard on each end to make a cover. I didn't really like this though. It's too heavy for the weight of the paper inside. It kind of pulls it. So you'll see what in 2023, I did things a little different. So, anyways, the cover is really the last thing I did. Some graduated paint colors just smooshed across the cover. And this is a stencil. I used bits and pieces of the stencil to repeat the pattern. So let's see if I can remember what I all put in here. Let's see. That was when I was still choosing a focus word for the year. And this is a stencil, and I made these little envelopes. I'm not going to share that, but I put hopes and dreams, intentions, just little bits in here I put in there. And this is from I forget what that's from. I think it's from Flyer of some sort. Put out little bits. More stenciling. This is washi tape. Let's see. Oh, I printed out New Day's Lyric by Amanda Gorman. And let's see. I also did that 2021. And this is a purchased piece of ephemera. Little dots with my acrylic paint pen. More dots. And you'll see how this works. You just kind of flip over each page. Graduated paint colors, some stencils over here. And this is cutting out a snowflake you used to do when you were a kid. And here's that same stencil. I used it again. It's ephemera, little things I stuck on here. This is a jelly print on the background here I believe it's with some metallic paint. Yes. Some lace trim, bits of this, bits of that. This is paint I smooshed on here with my palette knife. And then I put this tree with the roots showing and all these little hearts are purchased, of course. think I just got those at Walmart. Cheapy little things. I use them a lot. More stencils cut out of a magazine or a catalog, I assume. This cute little lion. These are Tim Holtz peoples. And I think a friend sent me the butterflies, so I used that for their wings. And another jelly print in the background. This is a piece of an old atlas. Stencils. That's a quote from an artist online that I follow. And more of the butterflies. Oh, yeah, that's when the war in Ukraine started. This is from a famous Ukrainian artist. And sunflowers, of course. Let's see. This is a piece of birch bark from my tree outside. That kind of determines what went with it, the buffalo and I think that's from a nature magazine, and stencils. I was thinking about how profound this quote is, that the earth is an heirloom that we need to take care of. And this leftover paints, and I let it run this way. It kind of created the lines for that saying. He's another little Tim Holtz girl with butterfly wings. And really just layered papers underneath. This is a piece of, I think that's Tim Holtz tissue paper. Stencil. Oh, oh yeah, this page I tried to use the most obnoxious colors I could find. Sort of fluorescent pink and yellow and oh, this is the 30 days of affirmations. Um, that is, let's see, an artist called Michelle Holden. Her YouTube channel is All My Art and Soul, and she did a thing 2022, of 30 days of affirmations. So I did a little collage. I mean, this is from Easter eggs. This is a safety envelope, jelly print, all kinds of stuff. And then I put the affirmation on there. And this is something I cut out of a magazine, stencil, and the affirmations. So you'll see 30 of these. This page, I tried to use more neutral colors. So this is a paper bag with stencil. And let's see, more safety envelope. That's from some Happy Mail a friend sent me, Nature magazine. A little more of that lace trim up here. This is stamp and some washi tape. All kinds of goodies on there. Let's see, this is an envelope that your utensils come. I think it might even be from, I'm not sure what restaurant. And I made a long tag to go in there with a stencil, not just a cardboard tag. These little girls cracked me up. I had a dress like this when I was a kid, and I also wore glasses like that. So it reminded me of me. And a little text here. It says a child shares his perception of the world through his artwork. I thought that was kind of cool. And a little girl over here painting. Stencil that I made. And there's like jelly prints and that more of that atlas. And this is paint on bubble wrap. It is really fun. I think I cut that out of a nature magazine too. Totally different color. And I think this is thinned down paint with my liner brush. This and that. Stencils, collage. Or number 7. And that's, I guess I used 2 pages. No, I don't know. Whatever. Oh, yeah. That is when, this is when I decided to rehome my koi fish. I had big pond and lots of koi, but financial and the amount of work it was. So that's the day we said goodbye to them. And I was very sad. And so this is watercolor and the fish are acrylic. And then I think I got a new stencil here. So I tried that out. Continuing the affirmations. This is a napkin a friend sent me, and a little piece of trim ephemera jelly print. And this is something I purchased. It's kind of dimensional. And this is the back cover. So it's cardboard again. So I put, but wait, there's more. Because when you get to the end, turn it over, and it starts anew, the backside. This is experiment with different colors, collage, some purchased butterflies. Lots of fun. Ooh, look at that black in there. Oh, I discovered a new stencil that's actually the backing from some tile. And I just think that's so cool. This is Citrusol paper that a friend sent me. It's a certain, let's see, it's National Geographic, and you put this Citrusol, I think it's a cleaner on it, and it kind of dissolves the picture and it leaves really cool designs. And there's some scribbling on there, mark making, all kinds of goodies. I like the colors of that one. There's more of that atlas, and I kind of took the colors for this page from the atlas colors. Paint on bubble wrap, my favorite. That stencil and some more butterflies. This is white acrylic thinned down so that it flows. Kind of abstract. I'm doing kind of abstract stuff here. This is smooshing paint. I think with my palette knife again. Stencil, and here's where you really thin it down and let it run down. That's kind of cool. It looks kind of like trees. That's number 18, day 18. Must have been fall. And this is, yeah, you can see that, how shiny that is. That's copper colored paint, metallic paint. And this is some vegan leather, which, for those of you who don't know, is paper bag. A friend sent me that to me. You run it through your press, it makes it kind of raised. It's a little token thingy. It came in the mail. All kinds of goodies on here. Stencils. He wrote the affirmation on a paper bag. Let's see. And this is napkin, which I learned you shouldn't put napkins on a dark background because it really fades out. So I painted over that so it would show. And some more of the Tim Holtz people. Oh, this affirmation was the law of attraction brings only good into my life. I put a question mark because, yeah, not always. It's kind of a mishmash of jelly prints. This one and this one. Oh, and one up here with metallic paints. I guess I like lions. Though she be but little, she is fierce. Another affirmation. This is a piece of fabric salvage. You can see where I changed the color scheme each time you turn the page. I didn't continue one into the other, which is one way to do it. This is paint smushed around, another jelly print. This is this came on an envelope from a friend. Stencil. It's really kind of cool looking. Abstract. That's affirmation number 23. Whoa, that's a change of color. This is a stencil on deli paper. They're cut out from a seed catalog, probably. One of the Tim Holtz ladies. These are stamp. Yeah, combining stencils and ephemera. And it's a bright yellow paint. And then black. I think this is black. No, it doesn't feel like gesso. It's probably black paint. Jelly print and that lace. I love that lace. And this is a real oak leaf. I put Mod Podge on to preserve it. This is from a chocolate Easter bunny. It's a stamp. The friend sent me that. That's a scrapbook paper. It's not real music paper. And then, woohoo! Announced the color for the next year, which made me very happy. This is another seed catalog. A little bit of jelly print. It's really just how you combine things. Although each page kind of has a color theme, as you could tell. That's a big thing for me. I love more of these butterflies. And this is stencil again, just using different colors through the stencil, not just one color. These little metallic corners are stickers. Ah, that's a quote from Dr. Barry. Okay, this is the last of the affirmations, day 30. So I made a pocket out of the atlas page, one page, and you fold it and you get 4 pockets. So the affirmation is I am, and I made these tags for the things. I am brave, loved, inspired, and good enough. It's, this is a piece of plain cardboard, and I, layered the music paper. Here's a jelly print, piece of ephemera that I purchased. Just leave them here. Oh, and then I put in the back the 30 days affirmations. I'll just leave them there for now. Let's see. stencil and some more of that jelly print with metallic paints, which I love. This is a couple pieces of paper that I folded to create pleats, and then I zigzagged with a sewing machine. Makes kind of a neat little ruffle and some zigzag. It's a quote I liked. Oh, Christmas time. That was the first year we hosted since the stupid COVID. But I tried painting some poinsettias with a background. Background is stenciled with metallic gold paint, which I love. I think I added dots too. Oh, that's hard to see. This is texture paste through a stencil, so it's kind of raised, and I painted it with kind of an iridescent white paint, and these little snowflakes are purchased. And that is the end. Ta-da! Hope you like it. We'll try 2023 next.